Yeah, good to go. Guessing this is a PvP or is it still a PvP? I know Anthem.
It is a PvP, yes.
PvP, okay.
I'm still shocked that Abernhoki was playing Protoss instead of Zerg like it says on Team Liquid. Alright, so let's just the players in the top right. The red Protoss for Not1LegitPlayer is Anthem, and the bottom right, the purple Protoss for Team Beast is JC86.
Hey, this is still tier 3, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So in the name metagame, I noticed Anthem put a pipe after his name. I just find that intriguing. Do you see what I mean?
Wait, what?
See Anthem's name? He put a pipe after it.
Yeah.
I just find that intriguing. Like, why? What's the rationale behind that? Was it a typo when he's getting his BattleNet account? Is he going to put something after that later? Because, you know, sort of split it in half.
Wait, what? But you can't edit things.
Oh, that's right. You can't change your name, can you? You just have to make a new account. Oh, this ain't StarCraft 2, that's for sure.
Oh wait, Anthem's at 1 o'clock.
Yes.
JC's at 4?
Or, yeah, I'd call it 4, I guess, because
4
5 would be the mineral only, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But that means, I think, you have to say Anthem is at 2 o'clock? No, that can't be right. Because the 3 o'clock is obviously a base. I don't know.
1 o'clock, 15 seconds.
What? Yeah, that's right. 1:15.
Mm.
Okay, both going for that gateway.
Yeah. No early gas, so probably means no DC. Oh, no DC, man.
Oh, well,
gas.
no sooner do you speak. Oh, man, do you see this is going for as well? Although that's not that early, that could still be for range or whatever.
That's not that early. It could be an early core, though.
Yeah. Well, mirror build so far.
Cornell Police says...
Someone says the pipe is elegant in chat. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Pipe.
Yeah, it's a pipe. You know, like the symbol if you hold shift and press slash.
Yeah.
It's one of the more obscure symbols. It's just a line. Like, I honestly don't know why it exists. Maybe the same guy in chat can tell me why pipe is even a thing, but it's a thing you can use.
If you just press... If you hold Alt and press 0177, you get the plus minus sign.
Which does a U for me.
Does it you?
Oh no! Maybe our configuration is different.
what?
That's interesting.
Probably.
Yeah, that was 177.
0177.
Oh,
I think 177.
there we go. Alright, so 1 probe plus or minus 1 zealot equals dead.
Nice. So both went for the Zealot first.
Yeah, but Anthem? Probe is still alive. Give him a bit of an edge. JC86 has some money banked up. I expect it's going to be a robo, but either way, he has to place it down soon, or it's just going to be delayed. Okay, the probe actually leaves the base. I'm not really sure why. I was going to say, like, if the probe hangs around, either JC86 has to delay his tech or show Anthem, but he actually just left, so he's got a free hand now.
What other PvP builds are there besides 1 game robo?
Well, we saw last game, right? You can go for many gates, pump out a lot of dragoons. Yeah, you can go for a DT expand. Like if you should get that forge, you should put cannons down, and the Predator will probably not die to the DT, but you can use it to hold them. It's quite effective. So Robo's going to be for JC86 and Robo for Anthem as well. So it's still mirrored. So
okay.
I'm trying to see if there's any divergence. I mean, JC has 1 more supply. Did you just make 1 more?
1 more probe, I'm guessing.
Oh, it's fixed.
Actually, Anthem's probe is a little bit fast. Oh no, it's JC's probes. Okay,
Still mirror builds, both of them getting an additional gate. How much longer will they be exactly the same for, I wonder?
Yeah. Dude, are these guys actually the same person? Oh,
Have you ever seen
3
Anthem and
games
JC86 in the same place? Okay, there you go.
though. Yeah, okay, there you go. There's a difference. We're not living in a Jim Carrey type situation. I forgot what that movie is called. It's called The Truman Show or something.
Which?
Yeah.
Oh, The Truman Show. Yeah, I know that movie.
Okay, there you go.
That's a good movie. I like it.
JC is
The one
going
where
for
he's like his
Observer.
life is a TV show. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
JC's going for Observer, so I'm guessing he went for Observer because he didn't really get a good scout on Anthem.
Yeah. So both of them doing the same.
Oh, they're both doing the same thing. Okay.
I noticed Anthem's in a more, well, I guess I wouldn't say aggressive position. He's out here. Okay, he's putting that AI pylon down, so actually I think he's going to expand for sure. And I like this actually, kind of setting up here earlier. Again, I guess he doesn't really know what his opponent is doing, so you could say it's risky, but it is actually going to favor him in this game, I think, assuming he gets this Nexus.
I think once JC scouts that his opponent made only 2 gates, it might push right then.
Yeah,
But maybe.
well, it's not going to be easy though. It's actually going to be quite difficult to engage in here because he has to come across these narrow bridges, or he goes around and the pylon's going to be, causing some problems if he does do that.
True.
I mean, actually, this pylon is positioned perfectly. I really like it because if Dragoons are moving across the left bridge, one's going to stop and start targeting the pylons, the other ones will be stuck behind, and presumably your opponent will be trying to micro on the other bridge. That is actually going to be a huge help. And look, he's coming. JC86 is going to push here.
So they're both.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Look at this pylon on the right. I
That's
love
nice.
Anthem's pylon
Yeah.
placement. He's got one in his main as well, watching the top left. This is actually beautiful. Still doesn't actually have a Nexus, so, this hasn't really benefited him yet, but if he can get that Nexus down, then he's in a really good position to defend it.
Man, is Anthem a PvP god?
Yeah, he seems like it. Okay, so these Dragoons
Okay.
trying to come around, but...
Yeah,
Oh,
bad angle right
I can't
there.
believe no one fired a single shot. Oh my god.
I know. Are dragons that stupid?
Yeah, they are. You know they are.
Okay, so Anthem's getting that Reaver out pretty fast. Let's see what JC got. Only the
Yeah.
3 gates, so he might be getting the expansion first.
Yeah,
He
as
is.
soon as the Reaver's out, this pushes over. Okay, so the Nexus is actually going down at similar times, despite him
Yeah.
doing this setup earlier. But the tech advantage, right? That Reaver
Tech
can go
advantage,
harass.
indeed.
He can guarantee defend as soon as it's out.
7 goons for Anthem and 9 goons? No, that's 10 goons.
That Observer kind of flying around Anthem's base with impunity, unfortunately. Anthem doesn't have an Observer.
Yeah. So JC should see that Reaver and should be prepared for a Reaver drop harass.
Well, he does have 2 goons chilling on the ramp. Okay, they're moving down.
Moving down.
Maybe that was just the rally point. Yeah, it would be better if he had some, sort of near his main Nexus, I think. But
Yeah.
he does have an Observer here. He saw that the Reaver popped out first, and he knows the shuttle can't actually be done yet, so that's fair enough. Going for Reaver of his own as well, actually.
It is kind of late, but JC does have more goons, so I think Anthem's gonna be stuck in his base for a while.
Well, I guess these double bridges go both ways, don't they?
Yeah.
But with the Reaver, in theory, he can push him back as soon as he has a shuttle. He got double Reaver before shuttle, actually. Very defensive. But I think as soon as he has a shuttle, with a little bit of micro, he can just push these Dragoons back.
Yeah. Now let's see if JC is gonna do anything about these.
Is he going to start his Citadel? I think he's about to. Yeah, there it
There
is.
we go. Okay.
Man, the Observer for Anthem, though, just chilling on top of the Observatory, that's kind of... Who's the Observer now?
I know.
I've both been keeping tabs on the other pretty well.
Anthem's not getting speed.
No, I mean, you don't have to, but it does help a lot.
It does help a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you want to go harass. Well, like I was saying, I think he can push back now, if he so chooses. Man, but if you look at JC's natural, it's pretty naked, like, a Reaver could do so much
it's
there, but...
really good.
And Anthem probably doesn't have that scouting info, and even if he did, would he want to risk being counterattacked by sending his Reavers down there? Also, if you lose them, then you're in a really bad spot too.
True.
Man, JC looks like he's getting antsy here. Looks like he wants to go in, but I think that would be suicide.
Yeah, I think he should just hold hold this ramp.
Yeah, this is a pretty
Hold
strong
these
position
bridges,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah, and maybe
Because
take a third. Set it up
This is
with,
the
commercial
only thing
cannons.
that's going for him. This counter
Ooh,
position.
nice.
Observer snipe, nice.
Alright, both sides have officially fired shots now, finally.
Yeah.
That's an interesting power one. Huh.
Finally.
Well, you know what? I guess that serves the same purpose. If you try and aim move across this bridge, they're going to get stuck way back.
Yeah. Man, look at this nice vision for Anthem.
Oh, rip Observer. So only observers and probes have died so far, is that right?
Okay,
Like we lost one scouting probe each and one observer each.
Yeah. That's,
Very
that's the
standoffish
only-
sort of match.
These guys are just like, no rush, 20 minutes.
Yeah, no rush 20. It's only 10 minutes, man. They got a long way to go. Alright, loading up the Reavers now.
Yeah. Oh, might be thinking
Ooh.
of going on top of this.
Yeah, that Zealot
High
spotting
ground
there
right
is a
there.
nice move.
Yeah.
That's actually really nice because now he knows what's going on. Won't get caught unawares. He
Don't
could
think-
try and defend this ramp, but his army's not as strong.
No, I think he should just back up right here.
Yeah.
He doesn't have vision for this high ground. It's gonna be hard for him to engage
Yeah.
at this angle.
Well, he's sitting quite far back from the ramp, so that won't be
Yeah.
a problem. But if Anthem chooses to storm down here, I think he could take out JC's army pretty well.
And JC's also got a Reaver, but
Oh,
has that, so
oh my god.
Oh,
this
no.
rally, they're going past the army. It's going to force Anthem to commit here. But yeah, you're
Oh.
right, JC just had to pull back.
yeah, he
It's a
has
really good angle for Anthem as well.
nice gun
Oh, the Reavers.
nice, oh.
Oh.
I think JC's gonna retreat all the way to his nat right now.
Yeah, he does have his own Reaver.
Yeah.
He
He only
have
has
a
one,
shuttle.
though.
Oh, there it is. No, he has two. He has two. He's
He
one
has
in
two
that
right
shuttle.
now.
He just
Okay,
picked it
nice.
up. So, a couple
So-
more Dragoons for Anthem, and actually a couple more Zealots is the difference right now. Anthem's going to
Yeah.
try and come around this high ground now. The shoe's on the other
nice
foot.
move. JC doesn't know about this.
Yeah, he's just positioning to defend the bridges. Look where his Reavers are. Oh man,
Oh, this is
if he gets a
sick
double Reaver
angle.
shot off,
Yeah.
this could be brutal. Not putting the Reavers in the front of the army though, they're still in the back, and you know what? Dragoons do just fine against Dragoons. Incidentally.
Those Reavers.
Here they go.
Oh my
Here they
goodness.
go.
Yo, look at this.
Oh, they both shoot the Zealot that was already almost dead. Oh well. Oh, nice pickup, but he does lose one.
Yeah.
Still, I would say that engage going Anthem's way pretty strongly. But now he's in this choke point.
Oh,
A nice
this-
Reaver micro from
That's
JC.
big.
Oh, but he's running out of Dragoons. He needs to get those Reaver shots off before all his Dragoons are gone.
Oh, those
Oh.
are just tanking
Oh.
the Reaver shots.
No, the shuttle!
Oh.
JC's shuttle goes down with one Reaver in it, so now they're down to one Reaver each. JC's rallying out more units. Zealot speed is done, actually, that's really helpful. His own Reaver struggling to produce Scarabs fast enough. Alright, here we go, it's gonna get another shot off. Okay, nice hit, but only Zealots coming out. Can they check out all these Dragoons?
If
I
Anthem
think
does a
maybe they
micro.
Yeah, I think JC can clear this. His Reaver's
Yeah,
down as
okay,
well.
nice. Okay,
Oh,
those
there,
Zealot
hold
speed.
there.
Oh my goodness, let's see Anthem's game plan from here. He doesn't have a Citadel yet. I think he should get that.
No,
really
you're
soon.
right. And Storm just finished for JC. Oh wow, I didn't realize Anthem's Reaver was actually alive in the back. I didn't see it die, but I couldn't see it, so I assumed it must have died. But no, it's just chilling over here by the mineral only.
Mhm.
I mean, Reavers are pretty slow, can't really get anywhere on its own. Well, Anthem reinforcing. Looks like he wants to maintain this position pressed across the map. I don't think a DT could be really helpful here because there's no observer with this army. And you know, at this point in the game, I like DTs to try and deny expansions as well. But yeah, he needs to use that Temple Tech to his advantage. Because I think he came off slightly worse in the trade there, especially since Antham's Reaver survived. Is it going to get away? Oh my god.
Huh.
Sneaky Reaver.
Jeez, dude, that Reaver, man. It's value right there.
Yeah. Oh look, the shuttle picks it up. Oh my god, is he going to go harass now?
Ooh,
I think
maybe.
he's looping around to go towards main. Okay, no, he's stopped.
He does have an observer in JC's main, so
Yeah, well, he can see there's a cannon there, right? So he probably doesn't.
Yeah.
Really... But still, there's plenty of space to drop the Reavers far away from the cannon. He could definitely get something done. It looks like he's going to go for it. Here we go. So many probes there. Changes his mind.
whoa. It's just like
the probes live another day.
JC hasn't seen it though. Hasn't reacted.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But
I think he wants to make a distraction with his army. Either that, or he's just gonna bring the Reavers with the army. I mean, so many cannons going down here. And this actually probably is gonna help a lot.
Plus the storm. Well, it really has energy for it though.
I would have said, like, you know, if you just make a bunch of cannons, your opponent can just expand. But if Anthem just attacks into this, cannon's totally worth it. But no, he's gonna go in the main.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. Is JC gonna react in time? Those probes are so stacked.
100 being the bait at the front. Oh, they both drop range of the cannons, but they can just kill it instantly. Oh, that Reaver! If he snipes that Reaver, that's massive! Okay, doesn't get any range for the next shot. Will JC's Reaver strike fast?
Is that Reaver gonna shoot?
I don't think it's quite in range. I think it needs to move like 1 centimeter closer. Okay, picks up. I think he's going to be able to fly out of here. Okay, has to drop him out, but that's fine. Oh, you don't want to pick him up now. Okay, I guess he's going to make it.
I think he's
that was close. Okay, as long as this shuttle
close.
doesn't die, it was totally worth it. That was a lot of probes.
That is a lot of probes. But they're still kind of even in supply though. Interesting. I guess it's...
Yeah, well you can see Anthem has a big bank. JC's going to just spend all of his money, so that's going to do it. And all these cannons. I mean, he spent most of his money on these cannons, but still, they will help. Man, if you look at JC's main now, it's kind of like a sad sight. There's some wreckage and like a few probes left trying to piece together their lives.
It's just nothing. It's just absolutely nothing.
What were you doing when the Reavers came and they asked each other? I will never forget that day.
Let's see.
Still just sort of pacing around here. Where's his shuttle? Okay, it's chilling out the back. Still no zealots out for Anthem. Did he get his Citadel yet? Okay, he does have a Templar Archive, so there must be a Citadel somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm blind. Like, does he have Zealot speed as well?
For Anthem?
Yeah. I mean, there's no Zealots, so how would we know?
Yeah, not sure. But I think it's on JC to do something right now.
Absolutely, especially since he's taking that Nexus.
Yeah.
Oh man, these Dragoons are just bleeding in, unfortunately. Ouch.
Yeah, Anthem should just hold this high ground.
That's so many Templar, dude.
It
he has so many storms. With good storms, he can melt this army completely. And
he only needs storms. He doesn't even need Archons because Anthem doesn't have that many Zealots. Yeah,
that's right. But does he have the high ground vision? You don't think he has anything giving him vision here?
Oh, Anthem's...
This is a bad angle for the Zealots. The Reaver's behind actually... Oh, nice. Though. We need more. Oh my god!
Nice,
ridiculous storm!
Oh.
Man, that Reaver's just out of that storm, but it doesn't matter.
Too late.
No, they're going to go down for sure. That shuttle's too low. I think he didn't want to pick up in the shuttle because it's like so low the Reavers are going to kind of tank for themselves. Wow, melts so much there. So he can secure the third base location. And I think maybe even continue to push because he has plenty of energy left on the back ones.
It's going to be a slow push though.
Oh, look at these Anthem Templars. They're like, oh shit, are we late? Did the battle already happen?
Let's see, should make a bunch of results. Yes, he is doing that right now. Let's see, Anthem... I think Anthem still has the advantage because he got his third base way earlier than JC.
Yeah, for sure. Big Equinox lead, but unfortunately he's not macroing as well. We can see JC86 doing a really good job keeping his money low, and man, both these players actually have a really nice SimCity in their main. I mean, look at that. It's really well lined up and everything. Especially JC. I really like JC's. Except, although when I look at it, I think like if Dragoons pop out at the bottom here, they kind of have a hard time getting out.
JC's +2 attack?
Oh really? Wow. That's pretty huge, actually. I didn't notice when he got the Forge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I think +2 is better than 1-1, but I'm not sure. Oh, Shuttle with a Storm Drop trying to come in the natural here. Oh my god, huge Storm. 9 probe kills. He's got another one. Oh, that one was not as huge. But hey, every little bit helps.
I think that might be the game changer.
Yeah, how many probes does JC have left after Reaver the main? And still he hasn't started his third. Fourth going down for Anthem. He's just going to go out of control.
I know. And he can. He can take that base without.
Well,
without anything.
JC still has a ridiculous number of Templars here.
He does.
It's possible. But boy, is he poor. He needs to make something happen soon. The longer he waits, it's just the worse it's going to be.
Definitely.
Well, Anthem isn't going to wait for him to come to him. He's just going to come in here. Oh, if he goes up this ramp, he could be melted.
Maybe.
Oh no! Worst possible timing to morph into Archons.
He's using all those high energy Templars to morph into Archons.
Yeah. And just as the army's going to engage, they're going to be caught morphing. Oh my god, you don't see this very often.
Sick timing.
Okay, they finished just in time.
Yeah.
Still a lot less storms available. Well, you know what, maybe that's a fair move, because you've got so many Templar, it's hard to micro actually couple with storms, whereas the Archons you just kind of... Or... JC needs to engage while this army is sort of getting into bad position. If he goes straight vertically here, he's going to have a good angle.
Oh, he is.
But no, he's just sending the Dragoons in alone. I don't think this is a full commit. Watch out for that storm. Severe weather warning. Oh! Okay.
Wait,
Oh well,
that's okay.
maybe next time. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, JC's backing up all the way. I don't think that's a good
Oh,
idea.
he's taking the ramp. Oh no, the Weaver's going to get stormed instantly. That's a big deal if that goes down without doing much. Getting some nice shots in so far though. Let's go down.
This is only half
Oh
of
my
JC's
god.
army over here.
Sickening storms on that army for Anthem. Oh my.
But Anthem ran
Really,
out
really
Templars
good.
though.
Well, half his army isn't here. Half
Wow.
of JC's army's just chilling over by these cannons, unfortunately. That would have been a really good engage, I think, if he engaged everything at once, because there's storms.
Yeah.
And in fact, I think he's still going to clean this up, no problem.
I think JC got this, but
Yeah, the
Yeah.
biggest story is all those nexuses, though. For
Yeah.
Anthem.
Anthem's gonna just resupply so much easier than JC.
Yeah, for sure. In fact, JC can't really rebuild anything, actually, whereas
yeah.
Anthem's just going to make him have a full army.
Oh my goodness. He's only mining off of 6 probes. So
Oh,
sad.
no. Oh yeah, all these auto probes in the main. Oh my god.
Oh, I
He
don't
has a
think
Reaver chilling at natural too.
he does.
Yeah, well, props for Anthem to just continue to expand throughout the game. I mean, that's something a lot of low level players have trouble with, but it's really important that you just don't stop. And he's done a really good job keeping his economy growing at a steady rate.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know where JC86 goes from here. You can try and do like storm drops or whatever. He hasn't really loaded up, but I think he just needs to take this third Nexus somehow.
Let's
Oh my
try
god, sorry for the
something.
lag.
It's bearable.
I'll try and set turn rate 8 for the next time.
Yeah.
That one zealot for Anthem going in the wrong neighbor.
See. Nice observers for Anthem. Gonna
Yeah, he's had really good vision this whole game actually, kind
Yeah.
of blocking off all the avenue. Not many probes at his 12 o'clock base, that's one thing I would say. He needs to transfer a whole bunch, and you know what, he's doing it just as I said, he heard
Yeah,
me.
just right now. Oh my goodness. Is this game live? So I think JC,
He was...
what he should do is just spam a bunch of Templars. Just keep spamming.
Yeah, I mean that's what you do when you have no minerals left, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he does put the Nexus down though, so there is hope, I guess. You can use this defensive position by a lot of time. Maybe he can get like a maxed army, and if it's a maxed army versus a maxed army, you can always sort of win that fight, right? Even if your opponent has a lot more money behind it, you could have an efficient engage. So I feel like maybe it's not over yet, but JC is in a tough spot, and Anthem I think is probably going to get maxed and come in with a big attack, and JC's going to have to try and defend that, but he's in a very good defensive position currently.
Where's Anthem's Templars though? He has one.
Well, there's one in his army, yeah.
He has like no gas for some reason. But I see no.
Well, I guess he's been
Templars.
spending it all. You take the middle only, of course, not the gas expand, right? So he's not paying very much. It only seems like JC has a lot of gas because he doesn't have very much minerals. I was gonna say, you know, in TVP the Protoss is in trouble and they start making tons of Templars because they have no minerals.
Yeah.
Loads
Yeah,
of green running in, getting destroyed.
I think what JC has to hope for is Anthem to just not even attack move, just accidentally just move his army.
No, I reckon he
their
can do
own
it. I
order.
reckon he can hold this attack. He has a Reaver across the bridge. He has Templars in this nice arc. He can storm absolutely everything. 5
Yeah.
Archons on the high ground. If the Zealots run in there with a good storm, they could get destroyed. Here we go.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know. I think these Zealots are going to be very quickly with good storms on the army. Oh my god. Just like that.
Just all the
Really
storms.
needs to hit
Anthem
with
only
this
has
angle
one
from the
Templar.
bridge.
Yeah. Ooh.
Storms keep coming down.
But so
Man,
many.
these Zealots down at the bridge.
so
They
many
need to come in.
zealots. Oh my goodness.
Oh, so much energy being wasted. Not many storms being cast. Okay, another good
Oh
one.
man. All those.
You're right. Maybe it's just too much. Well, here we go. He's still up a little bit, but
Oh.
I don't know.
Dude,
The
that was
empty shuttle.
that was half of JC's army again.
Yeah, that's right. Unfortunately, he didn't bring over the other stuff from the bridge. Nice storms again, though.
Yeah,
Really doing a lot. Oh, it's just out of range of the cannons here. If only that Reaver could be protected by the cannons. You know what? Anthem macroing down even more will just eventually swamp them. I think that's it. That's got to be the end.
Yeah. Just eco advantage too much.
Yeah. Well, I think a good move from Anthem to sort of, you know, force his way in there and then just send the reinforcements immediately. Oh, the storm drop too. The nail in the coffin. Oh my god.
Oh, I missed that, damn it. Got it.
Really nice, like, harass from him from this game. He killed so many opponents. Yeah, and those streamer units coming down. I think he re-rallied his gate. It's a really smart move, actually. Okay, so at what point does it become a fantasy GG timing?
Now.
I guess when the Nexus dies, then he like has no reason to stay in the game at all. Well,
Is that residual money? He's still building units from his gates.
I don't know. Maybe he. Well, no, he has an observer. And oh, look at that! Anthem taking another. That's brilliant. Perfect moves there. Oh, that Forge unpowered, sad. Was starting +3. Okay, there's the G. Is he gonna leave? That's
Maybe.
Oh, he's just waiting for the GG in return.
Maybe.
There
yeah.
you go. All right, pretty.
Alright. Anthem into it. 1-0 for Anthem.
Yeah. Really good macro, just continually expanding over
It
the.
is. I think the only thing that's going for JC though is he has really sick storm control. Like
Yeah, there was some really
uh,
good storms.
Except for the first engage where like they just got overwhelmed from that surround. I think the rest of the engage was like he's definitely doing pretty okay.
JC86 even wanted to come in there earlier, remember? But Anthem had this really nice defensive setup with those pylons. I'm just gonna take a 2-second break before we jump into game 2.
Yeah. Ooh, fighting spirit. Super standard. Turn 8. Oh, it's still dynamic. Neblime. Lemon. Earth to lemon. Did my internet cut or? Oh, Kicks. Thank you for the host. Sup guys? I'm casting week 4 for the Coach Pupil League with Lemon.
Alright, I've returned. Good to go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, didn't you hear me? I said
Yeah.
take a 2-second break for this game.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Okay. I was like panicking.
Like, did I die?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh my god! Oh my god, the rating! What a god! Kick's sending us so many viewers. If you guys don't know, this is the CPL, the Coach People League.
Yep.
We're casting week 4 games, which is a bit behind time. This is currently tier 3 players, so a bit newer players, but like I said to Anthem, we're all learning. And actually, some pretty nice moves from both of them. Honestly, I'm not down on their play at all. I think they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're. I'm like, is this even tier 3? I feel like
That's
I'm passing
right.
tier 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, you'd expect, like, you know, the main shortcoming would be like macro, but really they weren't macroing that badly at all.
Yeah.
They had a good number of gates and keeping the money low for the most part. Anyway, I'll introduce the players real quick. In the top right, we have Anthem, the yellow Protoss. Up one game currently, and in the top left, we have JC86, the brown Protoss. So, for Team Beast is JC86, and Not1LegitPlayer is Anthem. So, Fighting Spirit. I can always say, that's the map choice that I can't say anything about.
I know.
Everyone likes Fighting Spirit.
Everyone's so comfortable with this map.
Last series is interesting, you know, choosing Aztec, you know, thinking of something, but that totally backfired.
Choosing Aztec? Oh, you mean...
Sorry, Roadkill. Yeah, sorry, when Evan Hookie chose Roadkill.
Yeah. And he was trying to go for a DT rush, wasn't he?
Well, you know, it made a lot of sense, right? Because he would have hard countered this 4 gates play from his opponent, but it was just the scouting, right?
Yeah,
so I think the map choice, like the sort of meta game that he played there, was perfect, but unfortunately the game just didn't go his way.
Okay, Anthem going for the gateway scout.
Yeah.
GC gonna
That's
later.
I thought you pylon scout during these Protoss. I mean, again, I'm not a Protoss, so what do I know? But not scouting at the gate, I thought is pretty late, right?
I'm guessing if they're going for pylon scout.
Ooh, scout center map.
Yeah. Oh, scouting for proxy, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, his opponent is down a game. Maybe he expects him to try something desperate. But if you were doing that, I don't know why you'd choose Fighting Spirit. Like, go auto bind. Proxy game. Oh, man, that'd be pretty strong. It is actually pretty strong on Silphid as well, I have to say.
Anthem?
No, Proxy Engage is strong.
Oh, Proxy Engage. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of space you can put those gates. Really sneaky spots.
Yeah. So both places getting the cyber. A bit faster for Anthem, but they're getting the safety zealot again, as I like to call it.
Yeah.
Oh, JC's not mining his gas actually, this is a big problem.
I think Anthem should take this opportunity to just make his zealot go harass.
Yeah, well,
Since JC hasn't scouted Anthem yet.
well, honestly, if like you're not scouted, doesn't going GT fans seem attractive?
No, he's not.
I mean, I don't know. I don't play Protoss, so I'm not too familiar with it, but if you go ahead with your 1-gate robo build, there's no particular advantage to your opponent not knowing that you're doing that.
Yeah. So Anthem's gonna get a huge advantage by just getting that range super early.
Yeah,
because
and he's blocked his ramp, so when JC86 Pro finally arrives, it won't be able to get up, in fact, especially with this Dragoon out.
he's gonna be super scared about anything, basically.
Alright, second gate going down for
Second
JC,
gate,
so it's probably going to be heavy Dragoon play.
Okay.
But he's not going to have any idea what his opponent's doing. Robo coming up soon for Anthem, I expect. Pro does get instantly repulsed. He gets smacked away by that Zealot. He's like, fuck off, you're not coming in here.
Basically.
He's like the bouncer. The Pro, I don't know, he doesn't have the cover feed. So now he's just like hanging out, like sort of on the street corner, like, you know, peeking over, seeing if the bouncer's not paying. Oh, scanning pro for Anthem does finally get picked off.
She's like, nah, you ain't leaving either.
Okay, that Robo position says to me that he wants to expand and use the Reaver defensively because it's close to the ramp. He wants to send the Reaver down for the shuttle up. But maybe I'm wrong. I think he's about to throw down a gate. I don't know. No, I don't know anything. What are you doing, Anthem? Okay, there it is. There it is. Okay. Okay, well that's interesting to me. I would have thought that you would position the Robo back in your base so it's harder to scout, unless you wanted to send it down the ramp without a shuttle to defend a Nexus.
I don't know, versus 2... Anthem definitely spot the 2-gate, right? So...
Yeah, but now it's 3-gate Robo.
It is 3-gate Robo. But Anthem's gonna get that Reaver out way sooner than JC, so...
For sure, for sure. Well, JC might be just going observers as well. 3-gate.
Oh yeah, true.
Anthem getting the observatory immediately, actually. Not getting the support bay yet.
Okay. Super
See
sick.
what JC gets. I think he's gonna get the observatory as well. Okay. There's the support base. So he's just going the observers first, but he is gonna go for a real point.
Yeah.
JC86 smartly placing a pylon to scout for drops coming in there. That's quite nice. People in the chat asking who's casting, you can put the voice to the name. I'm Neblime. This is Rlentless.
Yeah.
So, is it ever worth it to get like observer speed in a PvP?
I think it definitely is because your observer's gonna get sniped really fast by the dragons.
Ah,
right?
true. Well, I was also thinking like, can you have less observers because they can move around more quickly to scout more locations? But if you think about it that way, observer speed costs the same amount of gas as 2 observers, so kind of you need to have 2 observers worth of advantage of that. Oh, hey, JC86 is moving out. Let's stop talking about observer speed.
Anthem spotted
Anthem?
that.
Look at this nice defensive setup. It's really good to take the time to do things like that. Oh, then he just moves back. Oh well. I can dream.
I think he's
Oh no, he makes it even
no.
better.
Oh shit.
Man, JC can't attack into this, especially with the Reaver. That would be
I
a
don't
slaughter, I think.
so.
Yeah, like I was saying, it's really nice you take the time to do these things like position your units, especially in these mirrors where every unit is so important. Oh man, JC.
But maybe
I'm worried for JC.
Maybe he's gonna let his zealots take the Reaver shots and then we'll go for the snipes.
Yeah, and it is what you want to do, but even so, I don't think it's going to work out. This probe's going to come out, and he actually is going to see that the attack's coming up.
Yeah.
That's really important. Going into JC's base as well, it's going to see exactly what's up. No support bay for JC86 still.
So I think
Probably going to need a Nexus soon, because he's having a lot of minerals.
Yeah, it's definitely mirroring the first game for sure. JC went.
There's
3
that
games.
support bay.
Yes, it is. I think this is a mirror situation from the first game then. Because JC also did go for the 3 gate before Robo in the first game.
Yeah.
And Anthem also went for 2 gate. So.
So you're right. It's turning out exactly the same. The Nexus is going down pretty much the same time, but Anthem has this Reaper advantage. It's exactly the same, isn't it?
It is.
Well, shuttle coming up soon, I expect.
Yeah.
Oh, he's supply blocked.
So I'm definitely not
Unfortunately.
a PvP expert, but I think Anthem has the advantage here.
I would say Anthem definitely has the advantage because everything is equal
yeah.
except that Anthem has some supply in Reavers instead of Dragoons. I mean, come on. Reavers are better than Dragoons. Forge coming up pretty early for JC though, so he could potentially get an upgrade lead there.
Same timing as last game.
Yeah. Well, I think he got a pretty good upgrade advantage there, getting that +2 attack, so.
Yeah, for a while, yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm just going to try and move out here. Only 2 zealots left. I think they were left behind by mistake.
Yeah.
They're probably like, you know, waiting for their buddies to arrive in the car. It's like, how long are they still coming?
He's gonna see that.
Yeah, I think he will just pounce on these in a minute.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. Standoff continues.
Stand up. Wow, this is actually a no rush 10 minutes.
Oh, well, you know what? Anthem doesn't know that all the Dragoons aren't behind this. He thinks maybe they're still there. Because his observer at the Naturalist doesn't actually see the army. Shuttle's out now. Maybe with this shuttle he'll get a bit more aggressive. Yeah, here we go. Oh, not even with the shuttle actually. He's gonna set up Dragoons.
Yeah, he just
Oh, he finally picks him off.
Yeah, there we go.
Definitely there's a window to push here for Anthem, but he's got the 2 Reavers and a shuttle, whereas JC just has 1 Reaver and a shuttle. We'll see if he takes that option. I expect he's actually just going to sit home. He seems like a very defensive player on the whole, like what we saw last game. Until he was well set up, he just waited.
Yep.
I'm getting him spread out.
2 Reavers for JC, so I think Anthem definitely would have the push potential right here, but as you said, he likes to play
Ooh,
defensively. Wow.
JC moving out without a shuttle. Look at this poor Reaver having to slug along the ground. You know, if a Reaver is like a snail or a slug or something, right? When they go across all this dirt and rocks, it sort of gets stuck to them because they're sort of slug. I mean, it looks uncomfortable.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I look at a Reaver, I see a slug. That's what I see.
Well, it's Protoss technology.
Yeah, that's right. It's a robot, actually, right?
Yeah.
Alright, well, 2 Reavers without a shuttle is going to be not too hard to actually pick off for Anthem, especially with the Reavers in his zone. If you just like can land your Reavers and double shot the enemy Reaver, you're in a real good spot. Doesn't look like he wants to engage though, and JC set up a nice line of battle there.
So Anthem's searching for the army with his observer. So I think that's why he was kind of hesitating.
Yeah, he has found it though, and he's going to see no shuttle. And the really ballsy move here is if he swings his shuttle down around south and tries to get shots on those Reavers, but he could just lose it, and so that's kind of risky. Oh, you know what? He's probably waiting for shuttle speed because it's just finishing up. Just finished now.
Just finished, yeah.
Again with these cannons from JC, shooting is natural. Maybe just one this time. Just one. I kind of like that actually because it stops DTs from sticking in.
Is he gonna engage here?
I think he is. He looks like he wants to. Taking his time. Here we go.
There we go.
He's doing it.
Is he gonna snipe
the Reavers in the back. Well, they're getting good shots on these dragoons.
Yeah.
Oh, he's targeting them.
Yeah.
There's one shot, and boom, there it goes. Oh my god, that Scarab is huge.
Oh, the shell's coming.
Oh, the other one's hit once.
Oh, he has to retreat right here.
That was a sick pickup. That was about to die.
That was so nice.
Oh no, the shuttle! Oh, it's so dead.
It dies.
Boom. Wow, huge engage for Anthem there. She just dominated him there.
Yeah, that was
so actually, I think Anthem could just knock this over now.
And look at this. Anthem's gonna go straight for the main with the shuttle.
I think it's a good idea because JC obviously has nothing left. He can't even defend his naturals, but he can hit both locations. And again, this macro behind the battle for Anthem, he doesn't have a big bank, but still, he's managed to produce some and rally them across, which is nice. Here it goes.
Wow,
that cannon's just acting like a target for the scarabs to go. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Brutal. Taking it in a decisive fashion this time. Anthem's crushed him, I think. I think that's the JC.
Wow. Dominating performance.
Yeah.
By Anthem. Holy crap.
There's the GG. Well, you know what? I'm impressed that Anthem sort of took the time to set up the engage how he wanted. Like, not necessarily even the position of units, but you know, maybe like his hotkeys or like thinking about how he's going to execute it, and it paid off because that was like a perfect engage, really.
It is, yeah.
He did lose one Reaver, but that's about like, you know, the only thing that went wrong. So damn, really impressive. 293 APM? Put this man in tier 2. What is this? Oh my god.
He really likes his micro. But
yeah, a very steady performance from Anthem, I thought.
Okay, it's 1-1, right? No, it's 2-1.
No, it's 2-0.
Okay.
Alright, so that's all the tier 3 matches. So we're moving to tier 2.